Good day, good day. It is 6:15, October 28th, 29th, 2 days before Halloween, New York City. My name is Robert Farrell. I'm going to wait a few seconds here till more people get here, but I'm going to share with you how to work smart and earn without selling for the holidays and beyond. I'm going to teach you how to work smart for Christmas, for Black Friday. I'm going to present a program to you that I basically took a year and a half to build out many years ago. It's a turnkey system in WordPress. The WordPress is the number one best web platform to use. It's very SEO friendly and it's very friendly to use. So what I've done with my platform is I've done all the heavy lifting for you. So in just a second, I'm going to present to you how to work smart online with social media, riding the coattails of YouTube, the number 2 search engine. And let's get started. So welcome everyone. I'm Robert Farrell. I've been in the online trenches since 1995. Do I have all the answers? Oh, hell no. Anybody that tells you that they're the mastermind, the guru, the special sauce, how are you going to make $1,000 next week? That's all snake oil nonsense. I want to talk to you in a very upfront, honest fashion of how you could start by making hundreds and then work up to thousands and tens of thousands. Now, to be very candid with you, I have students of mine that make 6 figures a year, but it didn't happen overnight. It takes time to do this. You have to treat this like a serious business. Now, most people fail at this, strangely enough, for a couple of reasons. First of all, they didn't have the correct training. They didn't have the correct platform. They didn't have the right tools or software. And more importantly, they didn't have the right attitude. What do I mean by that? Well, they tried it for a couple of days or a couple of weeks and they just gave up. You know, if they didn't have $3,000 to pay their rent, you know, that this is craziness. Well, anybody that thinks an affiliate rewards program is nonsense, tell that to Jeff Bezos. I don't know where you shop online, but every single store on the internet has a rewards program. Bloomingdale's, Saks Fifth Avenue, everybody out there, wherever you're shopping, there's a rewards program. So I'm going to share with you how to capitalize on the rewards program. In this particular case, we're going to focus on Amazon because, quite frankly, that's where all the money is. That's where the business is. But I'm going to teach you and share with you my techniques for earning without selling. Wouldn't that be a relief? I don't want you out there selling anything. I'm going to share with you how to work smart. So today I'm going to profile 2 of my students' websites, their Christmas store website. One of my students is Becky. She's a single mother of 3 girls. She lives on the West Coast. She started with me back the end of March, beginning of April. She was laid off due to COVID. The other student I'm going to share with you in profile today is Dom. Dom is 95 years old, retired teacher when he was 88 years old, World War II vet. I'm going to profile how both these students earn online by not selling. Now, for those of you that think this is not possible, then stop watching the video right now and go back to your cat videos. You know, I'm here to help you, but you have to have a serious attitude and you got to want to do this. This is not get rich. This is not magic formula, but I have thousands of students that I've curated since 1995. I'm happy to say I have over 57,000 earning students. Now, again, to be very candid, I probably have about 40, 50 students over the many years that made no money. You know why? Because they tried it for a couple of days and they just gave up. If you don't treat this like a serious business, you will fail. Now, the other thing I want to share with you is don't put products on your social media. That's not going to work. In fact, it could possibly get you banned from Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest and Twitter because they don't allow rewards programs or affiliate links directly from Facebook to the affiliate. Now, you can go directly from Facebook to your website. That's doable. That's acceptable. So let me share with you how this is done. So I'm going to go over to Dom's website here for a second. So this is Becky's website. This is my 28-year-old single mother of 3 girls website that she launched a couple months back. Now, she has about 7 websites, but since this is the Christmas holiday, we're going to focus on Christmas. Now, this site was built literally in a matter of seconds, and then she took about 45 minutes putting her colors in there, the fonts that she wanted to pick, the layout, the design, and everything else. But everything else in here is curated from either Amazon or YouTube. Now, you might ask, why do I need to curate videos from YouTube? Well, you're not making these videos. You're putting in keywords in the back end and bringing those videos into your WordPress website. Again, my turnkey system is a no-brainer. To share with you what a no-brainer it is, one of my students turned 105 years old on August 20th. She's been with me since she was 99 years old. She couldn't even type. She knew nothing. She saw one of my YouTube videos 6 years ago. She signed up for my program and she couldn't be happier. Now, again, if you want to be successful at this, rule number 1, stop selling. Rule number 2, treat this like a serious business. Rule number 3 is have fun with it. It's not a get-rich-quick program. I'm going to demonstrate and share with you how you can make $300 to $500 over the next couple of months with Black Friday and Christmas. If you simply follow my directions, that's all I ask. I have tons of free video. I don't charge anything for my videos. There's no catch. There's no gimmicks. I simply give you free training, all the training you want, so you can make an intelligent decision. So again, let's go back to my student's website. So this is Becky's website. This is Dom's website, my 95-year-old World War II vet. There's actually a little video greeting here from Dom. Now, they have different approaches here, okay? Dom puts different types of videos on the front end of his pages, and then he has products, et cetera, where Becky, because she's a mother of 3, she starts out the first thing she puts on her Christmas website is cooking recipes. Now, you might ask yourself, how the heck am I supposed to make money off cooking recipes? Well, here's what you're not paying attention to. If you want to fail at this, then let me repeat that. If you want to fail at this, really, he's telling me how to fail at this? I'm having fun with you. But if you want to fail at this, then put products on your social media. That's not going to work, and it's going to get you banned. So let's say as an example that you want to engage people to come to your holiday, Black Friday, Christmas store. Well, let's talk about ways to do this with low-hanging fruit, recipes, fitness videos, do-it-yourself decorations, things that are going to engage people without selling them. And that's working smart, my friends. And that's what I'm going to share with you what we can do. So as an example, now I have back-end software that will do this for you automatically, but I'm going to share with you how my students like Becky and Dom do this manually. So let's say that Becky wanted to post this on her social media. Now, I don't have access to Becky's social media account, nor am I going to put this on anybody's social media right now. So all you would need to do, again, I have software that will do this for you in the back end. And also it brings in the products automatically. I will share that with you in just a few minutes. So if I click right here, this is going to post this engaging recipe video on Facebook. Now, here's what you want to pay attention to. Do not, again, post products on your social media. A. B, don't post on your profile page. Your profile page is for your friends and family and personal stuff. You know, you shouldn't be selling your friends and family. You want to engage people with content. So what I want to share with you is if you have a Christmas website, then set yourself up a separate Facebook Christmas page. If you're going to have a fitness website, then have a separate Facebook fitness page. And if you're going to have a recipe website, a separate Facebook recipe page, as well as a Pinterest page and a Twitter page and an Instagram page and whatever other social media you want to be part of. Again, I'm sharing with you how to earn without selling by engaging. Now, Becky, again, this is my student Becky's website. So if she wants to engage people, first of all, when somebody wants to watch this video, very clever, it takes them right back to Becky's website. It doesn't take them to YouTube, even though this video was curated from YouTube using keywords, which I'll show you in just a few minutes how to do that. Now, the other thing I suggest, in addition to putting this on, again, if this is your Christmas website, then have a Christmas Facebook page. Now, I'm not going to bore you with my typing because I type with 2 fingers, But I would put some kind of engaging message here like, hey, have you tried this Christmas recipe before? Do you have your own Christmas recipe to share? Hashtag Christmas recipes, hashtag Christmas matters, et cetera, et cetera. So what I want to share with you is that's how you engage with people. Utilize social media to your benefit. Don't sell people. Engage them with content, with things they might be interested in, like a cookie recipe or the 5 best treadmill review. So let's think about this. Let's say that you do have a fitness website, or again, for Christmas, anything could be sold for Christmas. So let's say you do want to engage people to buy the $3,500 to $4,000 NordicTrack Peloton treadmill. Okay, so how do we do this? Do we post 20% off, 30% off? No, it's not going to work. It's going to get you banned. Okay, what you want to do is do a fitness video for the treadmill or how to use the treadmill instructional manual. So the key here is not to sell people, but to engage them with quality content that you curate from YouTube. Again, you don't create these videos. In a second, I'm going to share with you how you bring them into your WordPress website, working smart. So again, let's talk about this for a second. For those of you that have joined us late, there's going to be a recording of this video. You can watch the whole thing from the beginning. So let's say that you do want to basically offer the $3,500, $4,000 Peloton NordicTrack lifecycle for your Christmas web store. Well, if you want to fail, then put that product on your social media because it's not going to work. Also, don't put a sale for 20% off, 30% off. That's going to fail as well. So here's what you want to do. Either put a fitness or a how-to video for that treadmill, or more importantly, listen to this. Do you think you'd respond better if you're in the market for a treadmill, 20% off, 30% off, or do you think you'd respond better to the top 5 treadmills of 2020? Exactly. That engages people. So you basically bring that content from YouTube to your Facebook page and then post that to your social media. And that's working smart, my friends. So let's get back to the website here. So again, this is Becky's holiday website. Now I'm going to share with you how Becky and Dom, for those of you joining late, this is my 95-year-old World War II veteran, Dom's Christmas website. Again, completely turnkey. Few mouse clicks. These sites were built in about 3 to 4 minutes, and then they spent about 45 minutes honing, putting in their own colors, their graphics, et cetera, et cetera. I have training videos, free training videos that show you how to do all of this. Again, I want to teach you to earn without selling. So as an example, I'm going to go into the back end of Becky's website. Yes, I do have their permission to do this, so I'm not just basically doing this because I can. So there is a back-end plugin in WordPress, a premium plugin that would typically run $30 called WP Automatic. And watch this. This is so incredibly cool. When I discovered this plugin 4 years ago, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Because I was doing it the stupid knucklehead way. And I thought, really? It's this easy? So watch this. You'll notice I have different types of campaigns here. This is a YouTube campaign. This is an Amazon campaign. So again, we don't want to put salesy stuff on our social media. We want to engage people with non-threatening stuff. So as an example, let's go down here to Black Friday review and hit the edit button. So this is how simple this is to do. You're going to really be excited about this. Now, what Dom and Becky and my other students do, what I train them to do is put in keywords that bring in these different videos. So as an example, Becky's keyword is simply Black Friday Review 2020. Now, if you get stuck, you can actually come over here and start typing the word Christmas, and it will start bringing in things that make sense to you. Now, you don't have to sit there and babysit this because the software will automatically bring in new content, whether it's YouTube or Amazon, every 8 hours, which is 3 times a day. But in the beginning, when you set this up, you simply want to click this blue button right here, and every time you click the blue button, it's going to bring in content to your WordPress website. How cool is this? When I discovered years ago that you can do this, I was like, you got to be me. I won't say the word. So let's click this one more time and share with you how this can be engaging for people on social media. Okay, I love things that are like the 10 best or the top 5, et cetera, et cetera. These are engaging pieces of content. So let's look at that piece of content that I just brought in. It took seconds to do. So if Becky wanted to now put this on her website, the 10 best splash blocks. Now, I have to tell you, I have no idea what a splash block is, but apparently it's something for Black Friday. Who knows? But again, if you wanted to engage and put this on your social media, you would simply click right here. The idea is that you're basically earning without selling. Now, let's get back to the nuts and bolts, how we can earn without selling. So right now, I have a special turnkey offer, and I'm going to share with you how cost-effective this can be. But before I do that, I want to share with you how you can get to $300 to $500 a month to start and then build from there. Anybody that tells you, oh, how to make $12,000 by next Friday, it's nonsense. Don't walk, run. I want to give you honest feedback on how this can be done. I'm not here to waste your time. Notice I'm not shooting my video in front of a Lamborghini or a mansion or waving cash and all this garbage. Save that for the snake oil salespeople. Okay, so as an example, if you just had, keep in mind that the average person probably has upwards of 5,000 people in their social media. Okay, now let's put that aside for a second. Let's say you only had 1,200 people in your social media. Let's say you had 2,500, 3,000 people. I'm right now only talking about having 25 people to engage, 25 people. 25 people out of the 2,000 people in your social media or the 2,500 of your social media. I want to be very, very conservative. And let me share with you how this works. Now, I'm not just pulling these numbers out of my nose. I'm going based on my current students. I have thousands of students and I track most of them and I know what they earn. I know what they do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So outside of Christmas and Black Friday, my average student earns $187. They basically have people buying $187 worth of products from Amazon. Again, for those of you joining late, there will be a full review recording of this video. But what I'm going to share with you is if you have 12, 2,000, 3,000 people in your social media, forget that number. If you just were to engage 25 people, okay? Let me share with you how that could turn into $300 to $500 a month and then build from there. Okay, so my average students' sales from Amazon, their customers are buying from their web stores, $187 a month. Now, if you take $187 a month, and there's 4.33 weeks in a year, divided by 4.33, that's about $44 a week. Now, yes, people spend $44 a week on Amazon. In fact, during COVID, it's probably much more than that. But again, I don't want to fill you with nonsense. I want to be very, very conservative. Now, during the holiday season, my students are obviously making more than that from their Amazon buyers on their store. The average student is tripling that $187 a month. Okay, but let's be very conservative here. Let's, instead of tripling that, let's double that. Let's take 187 for the holiday Black Friday season times 2. That's $374 that they're spending over the holiday season, and that's per month. Now, keep in mind that if you sign up now, you're going to have a good almost 2 full months of online engagement. Okay, so that's $374 that people are buying from Amazon from your Christmas website. Some maybe buy less, some buy more, but it averages out to that. And I'm basing this on what my students are doing outside of Black Friday, Christmas. They're doing $187 a month from their Amazon customers on their stores year round. Obviously, Christmas is not year round. They have recipe websites and fitness websites, et cetera, et cetera. So if you take that number times 25 Facebook friends or family or whatever, that number is $9,350. Now, Amazon's going to pay you between 4 and 10%. My students are earning an average of 5%. So if I take this number times 5%, that's $467. Which is anywhere between $300 and $500. Now, let's have a little bit of fun here. Okay, That's just with 25 people. The buying frenzy is nuts during the COVID shutdown. Okay, so let's just be conservative, but at the same time, let's be practical about this. It's more than likely, because it's the holiday season, you're probably going to get upwards of 100 to 150 people. Again, if you have 2,000 to 3,000 people in your social media, we're talking about a small percentage. But just let me share with you the O word, the opportunity, because that's all it is. Earning online is all about numbers and opportunity. So let's take that 187 times 2. Again, I'm getting that number from the average out of Black Friday, Christmas. My average student, Amazon customers, are buying $187 a month. During the Christmas season, the average, they're tripling it. But again, I want to be really conservative with you. We're just going to double that. Okay, and we're going to double that and say times, instead of 25 people from your social media, again, it is the holidays and it is COVID. So those are two pluses. It's the holidays and it's COVID. People are buying online. So if I take that number times 150 people, that equals $56,000 gross revenue that Amazon's going to pay you between 4 and 10%. Times 5%. That's the average that my students are earning. Now, if you sell things like women's clothes, that pays more. That pays 10%. Times 5%. Okay, that's $2,800. Now, again, let's be very practical and let's be very real here. Are you making $2,800 now online? In fact, let's forget that number. Are you making $1,000 a month online? Let's forget that number. Are you making $200 a month online? Again, if you don't think this is possible, and I don't mean to be mean, but I want you to no longer watch any of my videos. In fact, I want you to defriend me. Because if you think that this is some kind of joke or, oh, this can't be done, I have students that make not only $100,000 a year with this exact system that I'm sharing with you. I have a good, probably close to about 175, 180 students. Now, again, this didn't happen overnight. They've been with me for probably going on 3 to 4 years. I have that many students making the other side of $55,000, $60,000 a month. Yes. In fact, out of that number, I probably have a good 40 plus students that are earning more than $100,000 a month. Oh, Robert, that's not possible. How is it possible? It's all about numbers. That's what it is. So if any of you are old enough to recall America Online when they started about 30-something years ago, let's think about this for a second. How did America Online become a billion-dollar company when they're only charging $9.99 a month? How is that possible? Well, because they had 1,000 customers. They had 10,000 customers. They had 1 million customers. They had 10 million customers. They had 100 million customers. So again, earning online is earn online by not selling, engaging, and it's simple numbers. And number 3, you have to treat this like a serious business. So again, let's go back to the calculator for a second, and let's just deal with that 25 people. 25 people. So if you were basically to engage 25 people every month, in fact, let's be more conservative. Let's knock that down to, 18 people. Again, I don't want to mislead you or fill your head with nonsense. Okay? So I forget to hide the camera there. There you go. So let's knock that number down to 18 people that you basically engage every month. And every month you get another 18 people and another 18 people. In fact, let's be more conservative now. Let's say it's 15 people. Okay, so 15 times 12. I don't know what happened to my calculator. 15 times 12 is 180 people. So if you have 180 people, again, keep in mind, this is month after month after month after month. Hey, maybe this takes you 1.5 years to work up to this. Okay, let's be practical. Maybe it takes you 2 years to work up to this. Who knows? There's no magic formula. There's no guarantees. There's no promises. I'm providing the opportunity. Okay, so if you basically put your thinking cap on for a second, So you can consistently have, if you build, some months you're going to lose some customers, some months you're going to gain some customers. And again, I use the number of 15. In fact, I'll be brutally honest with you. If you can only curate 15 people a month, I would consider that a failure. I would consider that you have failed. And more importantly, I have failed you. Well, guess what? I'm not going to allow you to fail. I'm here to help you for selfish reasons. I'm a selfish person. Because if you're making money, I'm making money. So I want to pull out all the stops and help you every step of the way with practical earnings. Okay, so let's go back to our calculator again. So that's 180 people. 180 people of customers buying. Let's go back to that average number that my students are doing, $187. Okay, so that's now $33,000, but keep in mind, this is a month every month, and then next month, another 15 people. This is just projected out for the next 12 months. And again, maybe it takes you a year and a half to do this. Maybe it takes you 2 years to do this. I have students that do this in 3.5, 4 months. Okay, there's no magic formula. It depends on how serious you are at this and how much you pay attention to my direction in my free video. So that's $33,000 a month that Amazon's going to gladly pay you 5%. That's $1,600 a month in every month. Okay, $1,600 a month times 12, that was $1,650. I don't know why my calculator does this. $1,658 times 12. $1,658 a month times 12. Okay, that's $19,000 a year in found money. You weren't digging ditches, taking it one step at a time. Now, again, if you're smart about this and you engage your Facebook page the right way, you could earn online without selling them. Nobody likes to be sold. I want to basically implore and share with you how to earn online by working smart without selling. Take the sales snake oil crap out of the picture. Don't post products on your social media. Post engaging videos that you curate from YouTube on to your WordPress page. Again, for those of you joining us late, there'll be a full replay of this video. You can watch it from the beginning. So here's one more thing I want to share with you before we go. Now, this is something you're really going to like. So I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to just do this right now. Right now, you can get a Christmas website, turnkey website, with all the bells and whistles, everything you need, and you can get 2 extra websites to be a hero to somebody and give it as a gift. So for a flat rate, I'm not even going to tell you what that flat rate is. Go to my website and check it out. If you're serious, you'll do that. If you're not serious, you're not going to do it. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to engage you. And if you're serious about wanting to learn online, then that's what I suggest you do. Okay? You basically go to my website and you can get a turnkey, complete everything you need to succeed. Free training videos, software, hosting, domain names. And it's good for 2 years. I typically sell my websites per year. So you'll get a Christmas website for the next 2 years. You won't have a payment again until October of 2022. And you get 2 extra Christmas websites free that you could be a hero and give to somebody as a gift. Okay? So let's go back to the calculator again, because I just want to share something with you, very importantly. So you'll notice that on my students' websites, usually on the side banner and definitely at the bottom, I'll say, how would you like to get a holiday store like this? Well, my holiday store typically runs for $299 per year. Now, here's another thing I want to share with you. This is not just about Christmas. This is about earning year-round. So I suggest that you have a coffee, tea, snack store, a review store outside of Christmas. You should have 5 websites outside of Christmas. Okay, well, how much is that going to cost me, Robert? Oh, geez. Well, I have special incentives. So if you're serious about this, let me know. So when somebody goes, let's think about the practicality of what I'm about to share with you. So I don't know where you shop. Do you shop at Lululemon? Do you shop at Williams-Sonoma? Do you shop at Saks? That doesn't matter. But what if you went to any of your favorite web stores and there was a banner ad that said, how would you like to get a web store like this? I think you'd be intrigued. Well, that's exactly what this is. This is selling without selling. So when somebody goes to your web store and they see that there's a banner ad, hey, how would you like to launch a web store like this? Here's where my rewards program kicks in. Okay, so my 5-site package goes for $497 every 6 months. That's $497 divided by 6 divided by 5. That's $16.57 per website. You couldn't get your neighbor's son to build a website for that. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. So somebody comes to your website. They engage. They decide to buy my 5 turnkey website. Why would they do that? Because they want to be successful. Success breeds success. There's something called FOMO, fear of missing out. Okay? So you were to offer, if you have 5 turnkey websites, and you just basically offer 2 of my packages a month, not 2 a day, not 2 a week, 2 a month out of 5 websites. Now, if you have 5 websites plus a Halloween website and a Christmas website, well, you have 7, but let's keep the math simple. So that's 5 websites. So the likelihood of you basically referring to sales of my 5-site bundle for $497 every 6 months is pretty probable. In fact, I have students that sell 10, 12 of my bundles a month. I have one student from Vietnam that consistently sells 18 to 20 of my bundles a month. He tapped into the Asian market. So that's a whole other can of worms. So let's think about this. 2 people a month sign up for my program times 12 people. That's 24 people. 24 people paying $497 twice a year times 2. Okay? I screwed that up. 24 people times $497 times 2. That's $23,000, and I'm going to gladly pay you 20%. Okay, that's almost $5,000 for the year. Now, again, that's not retirement money, but wait, it gets better than that because I program my rewards program, and this is cool. You're really going to like this. Nobody else offers this. GoDaddy doesn't do this. WordPress.com doesn't do it. Wix doesn't do it. Weebly doesn't do it. Squarespace doesn't do it. I do it because I want you to ride my coattails. I want you to share in my success. So if somebody named Ralph buys one of my packages from your banner ad on your website, okay, so like a banner ad like this. So Ralph buys my 5-site package. You're going to make 20%. I already mentioned that. Now here's where it gets exciting. I only allow my students the ability to offer my services. I don't allow outside marketers. I only allow people that have skin in the game. Okay, so listen to me on this. So when Ralph has his 5 websites and somebody named Jessica buys my turnkey system from Ralph's website, of course, Ralph is going to make 20%. But guess what? So are you, because you initiated Ralph's sale. Now, before you get negative on me and think, oh, this is like Amway, Mary Kay Cosmetics. No. Unless you signed up 20 years ago with those knucklehead programs, you're never going to make any money. This is one level down, not 10, not 20, not 30, and it's a high ticket item. So let's think about the possibilities there. So if you refer, people go to your website, they click on this banner and they happen to buy Amazon products from you, but they also want to get their own turnkey website. Okay, so those same 24 people now have the same opportunity that you have. And again, let's do it the same conservative number. So that number would be 24 times 24, because those 24 people sold 2. So that's 24 times 24. That number happens to be 576 people that have bought directly or indirectly from you. And again, maybe this takes you a year and a half. Maybe it takes you 2 years. Maybe it takes you 50. No, it's not going to take you 50 years. If it takes you 50 years, then there's something really, really wrong. Okay, and I don't think I'll be here in 50 years. I'm 61 now, so yeah, I guess I could be. I could be 111. Okay, so let's take that number times 497 twice a year times 2. That's a boatload of money. That's $572,000 gross sales. I'm going to gladly pay you 20%. That's $114,000. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Do I have your attention now? I don't want to be funny about this, but these are real numbers, boys and girls, guys and gals, people from Connecticut, people from New Jersey. I joke about Jersey because I grew up there. So this is an opportunity for you to finally work smart and earn without selling. Again, I provide all the training you need. And if I have to give you my cell phone number and you need to call me daily, I am here to help you for selfish reasons. I'm a very selfish guy. Because if you're making money, I'm making money, one step at a time. Now, again, let's go back to that number, $114,000 a year. And let's say, maybe, you had a tough time with this and you didn't make $104. In fact, let's take that number, $114,000. Let's take that number and copy that. Sometimes if I don't copy and paste, my calculator screws up. Hey, let's divide that by 3. Let's say you only did a third of that. That's $38,000 a year divided by 12. Okay, that's $3,000 a month. Again, are you making $3,000 a month now? So if you don't think this is possible, then lose my number. I'm serious about this. If you think this is some kind of joke or some kind of scam or some kind of like get rich quick program, tell that to Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world. 27 years ago, Jeff Bezos was selling books out of his parents' garage and being laughed at by his friends and college buddies and family. Well, look at him now. Now, I'm going to share something with you before we go that you're going to get a total kick out of. I found this out a couple of months ago. I still can't wrap my head around. I still cannot understand how incredibly wealthy Jeff Bezos really is. So watch this, boys and girls. You're going to absolutely flip. Jeff Bezos is worth, he's gaining up on $190 billion. $190 billion. To give you an idea, and he did the bulk of that in less than about 12 years. In fact, I think he did the bulk of it in less than 10 years. But let's put that aside. To share with you what an insane, incredible, nutty number that is. If you made $225,000 a day, not a week, not a month, not a year, a day, times 365 days, since the beginning of year 0, times 2,000, let me do this again, 225,000 times 365 times 2,020 years, since year 0, you would still be about $40 billion short of what Jeff Bezos is worth today. And guess what? He did it using the same techniques that I'm sharing with you today. Amazon has over 202.2 million referrals, also known as affiliates. How do you think they got to be as big as they did? It's the power of people. So again, I hope I enlightened you with this is not a magic thing. This is not, you have to have thousands of customers. I just demonstrated. And for those of you that joined us late, you can watch the whole video from the beginning right after I'm done with my webcast. I just demonstrated how you can make $500-$600 a month with basically 25 customers. So 25 people out of your social media, out of your friends and family, we're talking 25 people. And if you consistently deal with those 25 people month after month after month, well, then the numbers go up from there. So again, what do we learn today? We learned how to earn online without selling. Let me repeat that. We learned how to earn online without selling by engaging people. People don't want to be sold. The other thing is you have to treat this like a serious business. And you have to follow my free training videos. My training videos are free, no catches. I don't need your email address. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Thank you again for being here. Again, for those of you that are joined late, you can watch the whole entire video, and I will share with you how Thousands of my students work smart online, especially take advantage of the holiday season. Now, many of you missed out on the Halloween season. Halloween's 2 days from now. So you're probably not going to get any sales. Even if you bought a Halloween website today, you might make a little bit of sales, but not very probable. So before I go, I want to share with you that outside of Black Friday, Christmas, Halloween is the biggest online earning ever outside of Black Friday. Halloween responsible 2020 is $93 billion of sales just for Halloween. If you can get a percentage, a small percentage of that, that's all earning online is working smart, staying away from the con men and the snake oil people and the people that shoot videos in front of a Maserati in a mansion, wave cash. That's not me. In fact, you'll never hear me say the word guru, mastermind, special sauce, only I know, expert. Save that for the snake oil clowns out there. So again, thanks again for being here. For those of you that came late, there is a complete, I'm going to record this so you'll be able to watch it again. But again, if you go into here, and I'm going to post my deal that you can get a Christmas website for the next 2 years for a flat fee. And if you really want to be a hero, you can give 2 Christmas stores away to a friend or a family member in need that needs to make money. Simply click the link, go to my website here, and I will hook you up. And there's also more free training videos here. But I assure you, nothing will happen if you choose to do nothing. So just go to workingsmart.online. And I'm here to help you every step of the way, but I assure you, nothing will happen if you choose to do nothing. Stay home, stay safe, more importantly, stay positive, because there's nothing positive about being negative. I am here to help you every step of the way, but that's all up to you. So all I ask is go watch some more free training video. Go take advantage of getting a Christmas turnkey website for the next 2 years at a reduced, super reduced rate. And the fee that you pay, you'll also be able to get 2 more Christmas stores that you can be a total hero and give to your grandmother, give to your friend, give to somebody that's maybe they're shut down during COVID. I'm sincere about helping you. But again, let me repeat again, nothing will happen if you choose to do nothing. Earning online is about not selling by offering value. And earning online is all about baby steps, simple numbers. Start with $200 a month and then turn that 200 into 5 and 5 into 1,000. And that's how you build a business. Thanks again for being here. I sincerely here to help you. If you want to give me a call, my cell phone number, I'm here. Just reach out to me. If you want to Skype, a private Skype, I have sincere interest in helping you. For selfish reasons. Like I said, I'm a very selfish person. Because if you're successful, if you're making money, I'm making money. And that's a great way to do business. Again, thanks for being here. My name is Robert Farrell. In the trenches since 1995 online. Talk to you soon.